Hello. Hello, Cherie. Everything is working, hopefully. Um, hey, how are you? Been a while since I've done a live. Okay, let me test. Let me see how I sound. Okay. So, once more folks come in, I'll try to explain how we're going to do this. Well, if they remember, it's today at 8 o'clock. So, looks like we've got 27 people watching. Hi, Linda. And hey, Zoe, how are you? Let me put a reminder in the Facebook sub fan group. So, okay, I see a lot more people who stepped in. Hey, commercials and TV from the past. Bobby Ruffin, Elizabeth Robin, Georgia Morales, Carolyn Toombs, Bridget Epps, Mary Daniel. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Hey, Patrick TV and Jacarius. I know a lot of you are happy that Bold and Beautiful is fresh and new. And when I find when I finish this, let me switch headphones. When I finish this broadcast, this live broadcast about Bold and Beautiful, I'm going to go over and start filming my next video coming out today, which will be General Hospital, because I did something stupid. I actually believe something Soap Dirt posted about General Hospital not passing inspection or whatever. So and being inspected on August 12th, and then I find out today from a more reputable site that General Hospital is actually back to filming, and they start next month with new episodes, and they even have the first episodes that they're coming out. They already got the first five that they're gonna be showing us. So yeah, yeah, I I get on people all the time for going to sites like Soap Dirt and Celebrity Dirty Laundry, and there's another one that people go to a lot on Twitter um, that are constantly doing misinformation, clickbait, all that kind of stuff. And I said, this time I probably can believe them because they're giving details like Their inspection is on August the 12th, and blah 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 blah. Well, they lied. So we're gonna be watching General Hospital next month, and Young and Restless. They also started filming too, so I think we'll get Young and Restless and General Hospital both back in August. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. We'll have all four soaps back next month until things shut down again. Um, and yeah, Jakaria, Celebrity Dirty Laundry. They on General Hospital. They told me something about Ava that never happened, and I was like, let me look into this site a little bit more. Um, so so we are at 25 people watching now. I've never done a watch party before, so this should be interesting. Um, can a comment section, can anybody who has like Bold and Beautiful on DVR give me like a thumbs up in the comment section because I have not watched it yet. I wanted to watch it for the first time with you guys. So so if you can give me a thumbs up in the or an emoji, you know, let me know that you're ready to watch the show. I think I'll start at 8:10. It's 8:06 right now, Eastern time. So I haven't seen Zoe yet, except for the preview. I don't know if she was on today's episode. So I'm gonna be now. I have to explain this that I cannot put Bold and Beautiful on the screen because it's a copyright infringement situation. So, I'm going to be, watching the show, talking about what I'm seeing, or what I think I'm seeing, because they got mannequins and blow up dolls and all this other kind of stuff. Oh my God, Scott, stop it! I happened to look down, and Flo's biggest fan was letting us know that she's going to save the day. but but yeah, so when the commercial comes on, that's when I'll really stop and sort of like start trying to discuss what we've seen today. I know some of you couldn't help yourselves. You've already seen the episode, but hopefully some of y'all be seeing with me for the first time. A little excited. Uh, and it's been a long time since Bone of Beautiful made me excited. The last time was Thomas's wedding to Zoe. All that craziness that happened. But, you know, and know a lot of people know Steffi got a new love interest coming. She kind of gave Liam the cold shoulder the other day, like, look, you got the ring on, so so why you pressing up on me? So Steffi was like, no. That's the first time she's done that in years. Normally she would be looking at that picture like, oh, look at us. How could I steal you from hope? Uh, I remember when she electrocuted Ivy and knocked her down the steps, and those are the times when I was really first started watching. It was Steffi. Hope wasn't on the show. It was Steffi versus Ivy. Um, they were going at it, and she was putting Ivy through it. Zoe Johnson, I agree. Team Sally. I love Courtney, and I hope that they don't just make her crazy and kick her off the show. You know how they do with some of these characters. They make them so crazy, they feel they're unredeemable. But yeah, I think they're redeemable. Uh, Sally Spectra should be a major character with her own fashion line, giving the Foresters hell, not some lovesick psycho who will do whatever she's got to do to get her man. At least not this way. But if Quinn has anything to say about it, let's face it, they just made her Quinn Part 2, Quinn 2.0. That's something, everything that Sally and that doctor's done this flow. Same thing Quinn would have did. Oh man. If Wyatt wants a woman is just like his mother, there you go. The new Sally. Yeah, I did see Darlene Conley as Sally a few times over the years, but I was never a regular Bold and Beautiful watcher because I was so into One Life to Live and General Hospital and Passions and Sunset Beach and Generations and all those other shows that took up my time. Of course, All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, Port Charles, Love in the City. All my shows were like ABC shows and some NBC shows. Okay, it's 8:10. Hopefully everybody is ready. I'm gonna go on ahead and switch my headphones. And we're gonna get this watch party started. Now, I know the only other way for me to do this where I would put the show on the screen is if I start doing Patreon. I did sign up for Patreon, but I haven't put any videos up. That's the only way I could actually get away with putting the show on the screen and us watching as a group because it's more of a private situation. But this is, for now, like YouTube and everybody and their mama can see what we're watching and the copyright people. You know, it's a computer algorithm now, so it catches it. So starting Bold and Beautiful with Steffi on her motorcycle getting hit. Okay, Wyatt looks freshly shaved. He doesn't have like Corona hair or Corona mustache or nothing. I've sort of got a big old Corona fade. Flo is such a hypocrite. She's like, Sally, you're a kidnapper. And I'm like, Flo, you're a baby napper. You stole somebody's baby and you would have act like you got the higher ground with Sally. Sally Sally just wants the D. um, oh, I think in the last episode, Flo must have wrote like Sally kidnapped me or something on Sally's ass or something. So, is there is there any suggestions on how they're gonna get Sally out of this? Like, it really is kidnapping. So, Sally said he forgave you. Oh man. Oh man. So how is Sally going to explain to Wyatt that you know she's not sick enough? Like, oh, here we go. We got Steffi's new man in a black extra. Uh, um, well, so far Finn's an okay actor, but he's doing a little too much for my taste right now. He, he's thank you, it's commercial break. So he's actually trying too hard to me. The first scene with Bill, um, this new actor playing Dr. Finnegan, and I think they're going to be calling him Finn like they do on General Hospital. Um, Finn on General Hospital. So I, he's just, I feel like he's acting like he's on a soap opera. You know what I mean? It's like some actors like just be a doctor, But he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's just a little too much gumption for my taste. Hey, Veronica Jude. Well, Jacarius, not being a Logan fan, I'm sure you're happy that Ridge is married to Shauna, and that's going to come out probably this week or next week. Show's back on. That was fast. I don't know what happened, but I really enjoyed Bill and Steffi together. That's actually the couple I would prefer for Steffi. I hate Penny. Penny's too weak. All she's doing is she's just snitching. Oh my god. Flo is being so holier than thou. I hate it so much. Flo, Flo is actually trying to convince Penny that that she needs to tell the truth and set her free and all this kind of stuff. They spent almost a year of her not keeping this secret from Hope, and now all of a sudden, Saint Flo is like, "Oh no, we gotta tell the truth." You know, if I wasn't watching this for y'all, I would fast forward past Wyatt. I hate Wyatt so much. I used to like him and just complain about Liam, but Wyatt is such a he's as bad as Liam. It's like the same character, except Hope and Steffi. Now we're dealing with Sally and Flo. Uh oh. You know, I just realized this. I just realized this. Okay. Okay. I just seen the first signs. I realized the first signs of the new standards they have to do because of the epidemic. Sally's way over there in that side of the room, and Wyatt is still over by the door. Then we had Bill all the way across the hall. Okay, we got a commercial game. Then we got Bill across the hall, almost screaming his lines to the doctor about seeing Steffi. So yeah, this is the first sign of, and they got Penny when Penny came back from the store. They still had Flo way across the room by the radiator. So the actors legally have to be 8 feet apart um, for them to do this. So it just dawned on me that nobody is close together. Everybody is actually social distance. And this is the kind of thing that, I wanted to look out for with you guys tonight. Um, could we tell that the show is actually practicing, social distancing and, doing all the things we expected them to do? So, yeah. What do you guys, did you guys automatically realize that the characters were way across the room in every scene so far? Even when Bill found Steffi after he hit her with his car, um, they showed Bill looking down. Clearly, production wise, there was nobody on the ground. So if we weren't in the situation we're in now, he probably would have held her or tried to check her pulse or something like that. But now we get to see that the distancing. Now it's going to be interesting also to see how they deal with this Wyatt and Sally um, seduction when we know that Flo wrote something on her butt with the markers when she fell and got knocked out for like 10 seconds. So, so what have y'all thought about this episode so far? Well, RJ Painter, the truth comes out tomorrow because if you saw my Bold and Beautiful video, they gave what was going to happen on the 5 days. So on Friday, Wyatt is demanding from Sally to tell him where Flo is. So this seduction baby thing, I don't think is going to happen because Flo wrote on her butt or whatever. So yeah, um, RJ Painter, you get your wish rather quickly They're nipping this story in the bud and moving forward with other storylines. Uh, let me hit pause for just a second because the show just came back on. Because I want to answer this question to JC Carpenter. She says, let me put you on screen. But wait, the first episode back, they had Liam holding a baby. Kelly, you're not sitting 6 feet away from Steffi. That's because that's not a social distancing episode. The episode that came on Monday was just like flashbacks, kept recapping people. Tuesday and Wednesday were episodes they filmed before the show shut down. So that last episode we saw them have wasn't the last thing they filmed. They just decided to stop it on that Friday instead of stopping it the following Tuesday, which is what we watched the Tuesday and Wednesdays episodes this week would have been a Monday and Tuesday episode back in March. So so yeah, they weren't social distancing and they were touching babies and all that because that's before the epidemic. So I just wanted to point that out for people that know. Or you didn't watch my video where I said this is why we're doing a live on Thursday and Friday because these are the epidemic episodes of people having to social distance and using blow up dolls and dummies and their spouses and whatnot. So yeah, that's why I chose Thursday and Friday because Tuesday and Wednesday was just a regular episodes that they just didn't show us at the time. So I'm gonna switch back to the show and Bill thinking about, I guess, him hitting Steffi. Here we go. Dr. Finnegan just came out the room, and they're like really far apart. So this is supposed to be a surprise that we're not supposed to know Bill's the one to hit her. We can Bill looking all guilty. Oh, I hate that Flo is just so like I'm so good and you're doing bad things. Oh man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't unsee it. Sally and Wyatt are 8 feet apart. Uh oh. Okay, so her character walks towards him, but they keep the camera like here. This is kind of some of the things they were talking about, where they were trying to make it look like actors are closer than they actually are. Oh no. is throwing it at him, and he's like, "I'm committed to Flo." Been thinking more. Sally doesn't have much time tomorrow. We start our life together. Make tonight for you too. That's what Penny is texting to Wyatt. So Wyatt really believes that Flo gave him permission to give Sally the D one more time. Okay, if that was true, she really is Saint Flo. But we know, we know, Flo would become a football player and knock her over before she would allow them to be together. Oh, Antoinette, I didn't know he was on the Liberty Mutual commercial. That would be Dr. Finn, if you can't see the comments. Oh, Zoe, Zoe, come on. Uh, oh, Jacarius, that is good. Sean is growing on you. Uh, yeah, JC. I also wish that Wyatt really stood up to Flo and stayed with Sally, and then just made Flo really work for it. Flo never really worked to get Wyatt back. She apologized, and he said okay, and then they were back together. So he gave her like a 2 week, cold shoulder, and then next thing you know, he was back with her. Hello, Linda. Um, Jacarius, I don't know if they're making Sally crazy. I know that, they're making her desperate, but she hasn't done anything that Quinn hasn't gotten away with. So, yeah. Or even any of the characters that have done outrageous things. Hell, even Steffi locked up Hope in the bell tower, whatever it was. So, yeah, Bill knocked Ridge out of a airplane or something. So, none of these characters have really had pristine lives where they could be holier than thou over someone else. I can see this episode of Bold and Beautiful only has one more last group of scenes before it's over. And so then, we'll wrap this up and talk about today's episode and maybe a little bit about General Hospital because I know there were some General Hospital questions. But General Hospital will resume right where it left off, which is at the courtroom. Chances are General Hospital still had some episodes left over that they did, before they started filming a new scene. So they probably, that first week is probably just regular episodes that they already had in the can. And they just decided that courtroom scene was the last scene to show at the time. Okay, here we go. Looks like Sally's begging. every time, every time. Oh God, Flo just makes me laugh because oh, giving Wyatt the permission. Hmm. Cherie, unfortunately, Dollar Bill didn't take Steffi as much as he wanted her. He even gave her her shares of the company back. Yeah, Sally is in the hospital in the preview. I have a feeling Flo will do something to hurt Sally, and that's how she'll end up getting out of this. Why do they have Sally begging? They just get why? Why are they making Sally beg? There, there it is. She got caught. Uh oh, more social distancing. We got Bill entering the room. How close will he get to Steffi? Yep, he's still staying on the other side of the room. I don't even think Steffi is in the same room as Bill, based on this particular shot. That don't even look like him. If you look at this shot here, it looks like a body double. It doesn't look like Bill. That they're shooting over the shoulder. I don't think Bill and Steffi are in the same room. This is the kind of stuff I was hoping we could catch. The guy they're showing from behind looks skinnier than Bill. Yeah, Bill's not in that room with Steffi. Okay, that's over. Yeah, so that was the last scene. Bill was not in the room with Steffi. If we get a shot of, we look at that shot of the person that they're shooting over the shoulder with, that is not Bill's body type. So it's completely different. Lynn Streeter, I thought that what they had the actress doing was very demeaning. Her begging Wyatt to be with her, it just, if you like the character, you don't really. I don't like the way the character, how far the character's fallen, and then she's not even going to get what she wants. Well, Zoe Johnson, or well, I mean Cheryl Simpson. I don't think it's Bill's double playing him. They're using people's spouses, so um, chances are that's her husband standing there. He is a smaller dude, so yeah, that's probably Steffi's real life husband because they live together, so they can be in the same room together and be close and things like that, and not have to worry about transmissions of anything for the simple fact that if one of them has it, both of them would have it anyway because they live together, they sleep in the same bed. So anybody have anything to say about today's episode? I'll be doing this again tomorrow, seeing the next episode, seeing what we can catch. I think Ridge and Brooke are on tomorrow's episode, if I remember correctly. Bill goes to Ridge and Brooke to say that he hit Steffi with the car. Yeah, because Ridge and Brooke see Steffi in the bed and they're upset. Sally dates Michael from GH. Are they going to use him? I don't know if they would use Chad. I don't know if Chad is able to be used, but Sally didn't have any love scenes, so there's really no need for him at this point. And her and Wyatt stayed very far apart. Even when they showed her walk closer to him, when they finally showed the wide shot again, she was still on the other side of the room because she only, then she was over by the couch. So, they were the 8 feet apart. Hey, Rosemary Brown. Yeah, she says it's not Bill Phoenix. Um, oh, thank you, Cherie. Mr. Phoenix, I'm glad you did this. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be doing it again tomorrow. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed it. Janet, I don't know if Sally's leaving the show. I hope not, but they really are writing her into a corner unless they're going to have Penny take all the blame, which is hard to do with Flo knows everything about everything. Um, uh, JC says scroll up to her comment. Let me see. I can find. Phoenix, can you look into your sources and see if Sally's supposed to have a brain tumor? I've read it on B&B site, but I'm not sure how accurate they are. Um, that information should be coming out in the spoilers for next week. So that should be confirmed in pretty soon. You know, right now I haven't heard anything like that, but I'll be looking into it because they haven't released the spoilers for next week yet. But I'll check on that for you. And let me see, I'll just check one quick site and see if there's any additional B&B information because most people are just talking about Greg Vaughn. So yeah, they've only got the Friday spoilers up. So they got Lisa Canning joining the Bold and Beautiful as this is a black actress playing Dr. Joyce Griffin, and that's really great. But as we have said on SoFam time and time again, we need to be more than just the help. But I think that Doctor's only going to be in 2 episodes, so it's not anything to jump up and down for joy for. No, we're not going to do a live stream on days tomorrow because they're they don't have like this kind of epidemic type thing going on, where we can see what kind of changes they've done, um, to fit the guidelines. But I will be doing tomorrow's Friday, so tomorrow I will be doing a spoilers for Days of Our Lives for the week and things like that. I have two Days of Our Lives videos coming out tomorrow. I've got a General Hospital video coming out tonight. So those are the next three videos coming up. And also the Bold and Beautiful spoilers for next week. I got those coming up too. And General Hospital is actually back, I think, in 2 weeks. So it won't be long before we see our GH fam again, um, which is going to be surprising. They definitely. Uh, okay, let me see. I'm going to check something for you. Uh, yeah. So, guys, the video I'll be doing in General Hospital will basically talk about 8, 9, 10. We are 10 days away from new episodes of General Hospital. It starts in a week and a half. It starts Monday the 3rd. So, yeah. So, so now, Young and Restless, chop, chop. Let's get this trade moving. Um, yeah, I just double checked. RJ. Yeah, it is August 3rd. Oh, you're welcome, JC. So, since I see you guys tomorrow, I'm gonna wrap this up. Um, I won't have a long video tonight because hopefully you guys will join me tomorrow, and I'll probably have a longer live stream because then we can talk about days of our lives and other things that happen tomorrow after we do the Bold and Beautiful episode. So tomorrow will be a longer episode, and just want to wish you guys a good night and thank you for hanging out with me tonight. And I will see you in 24 hours.